Who of you placated the narcissist today? I mean, went to church. Some of you might still be going just to placate family or whatever, but all you're doing is serving that narcissistic God, that narcissistic system of the church. Because that's what it truly is. All you're doing is checking off a box, showing to them, to this God, that I am relevant, I control you, I have power over you by making you show up on a day off and worship me, give me praise, and realize that you're nothing without the narcissist in your life. And it never ceases to amaze me on how you deal with this, because accidentally I kind of stumbled across it when me and Candy deconstructed. We completely separated, stopped going on a dime and didn't look back, and really started separating ourselves from the faith. And that is really, from what I've seen in just research and narcissism and everything else, is the only true way to deal with it, is to have a complete cutoff. And I know this from practical experience too, because I've had narcissists in my life trying to deal with stuff where I've discovered things and exposed them, and it pissed them off and it upset them. And I was someone that was exposing a dark part of their life, their character, that they didn't want out there, and they wanted to control the narrative. So, of course, they always wanted to meet, to talk, to make sure that they had the right narrative put in place in everyone else, to try to manipulate conversations. And I met once and realized what was going on because I had looked into it enough and understood what was going on, that I knew I didn't have to again. They reached out many times to do it, to try to mend that bridge, make me feel like I was a piece of shit for not trying to mend it, but understanding completely that all they want to do is manipulate the narrative, make it back about them being the good person, and I made all the mistakes. And that's what we have to do with the church. Realize that, because dealing with the narcissist, that's all they want to do. If they can get a little bit, that little conversation, they want to control the narrative, control what's going on. Think about what happened when deconstruction went through a boom. I remember seeing churches putting out pamphlets. This is how you deconstruct. This is how you break away. Let us guide you through it, so they can still control and manipulate how you left the faith without leaving the faith. They wanted to control it all, but you have to separate completely. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be ugly, or it's going to be ugly sometimes. And we're seeing it play out right now. I mean, you miss someone's birthday party and don't celebrate and go to an alternative event that calls, that person out, and then they start throwing tantrums. And we see it happening on a world stage today. All we have to do is try to separate ourselves as much as possible from these narcissists in our life. Don't give them the attention. Don't give them the spotlight, because that's truly what they want, and they don't need it.